think I'm at Power by the Hour with this music. Tells me I'm like at Coachella or Burning Man. What's up, guys? It's Alex here at Power by the Hour, and today it looks to be GT500 Central here at Power by the Hour. There's a 2010 Grabber Blue and two Trinity 1314 GT500s. One being a Super Snake that apparently, oh my God, this music is aged. I'll try to be quick. One is getting an L&M engine build here. This guy, I think, is pretty much going to be max effort. You know how to shut that shit off? Fuck. That's okay. I'll deal with it. Fuck me. It's a Super Snake. Getting a whole bunch of work done. Suspension work, brake work, engine work. He got a trans built by, I think, RPM or somebody. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to ask Christian what the deal is with this car, but it looks like it went through a massive transformation, but it still has all the stuff on the ground. Built rear end, like everything is getting done to this GT500. Then I see a 2010 up here that apparently had a transmission issue. Who would have thought a 2010 would have had a transmission issue? They don't make enough power to have issues. But this one does have a set of long tubes. Looks like they're Dynatex because this, whoa, yep, they're definitely Dynatex. Yeah, that's what you get with Dynatex, guys. 1970s technology. And then we have a TR6060 that apparently he exploded, but I think they either got a built one or a refurbished one, an RPM setup that's gonna go in there. And looks like he does a lot of hooning because these tires got no tread left on them. And it's a stock joint, like it's not much done. It's got Steeda lowers. It's got, I think, Ford Racing springs. It's got, I believe, a Steeda upper. And that's it. So I'm kind of shocked that it blew the transmission with the stock clutch even. So who knew? And then we got this guy, a 1314 GT500 from the West Coast, I believe, and has no motor. So he must have blowed it up also. Tires are pretty bald, so it tells me he was doing some hooning also. And I think he did the right thing and got an L&M engine also. Yet another L&M engine here for a 1314 GT500 at Power by the Hour. So they're basically shoving L&M engines in all the GT500s here. This music is so aged, dude, it's not even funny. What else is going on here? I gotta see what else is going on here. I haven't been there a little while, so I'm gonna... Oh, look at that, Larry White's car. So this car is a Coyote swapped, 88 or 89, I think. It's got the old school rake, and I think that's how he wanted it. God damn, that's a rake from hell. As long as he gets a less tall tire, this rake will be less severe. This tire is way jacked, 275 60/15, but it's on a 15/8 wheel, so it's you know, tall. It's got the red interior, porno red, we like to call it porno red. Back in the day, this was the interior you didn't want in a Fox body, but when you see it now, you're like, you know what, it's period correct. Got the sunroof, no leaks, got the N-gauge. I should open the hood. It's got, I think, a VMP Gen 2R. Wow, it closes so nice. Check it out. Wow, ain't that some shit? Got a VMP Gen 2R setup in it. That's there you go. Let me see if this is going to be a problem. No, very good, very nice. Oh, very easy. Looks like the install was very nice. Let's take a look at this car. Da-da-da-da. Very good. There we go. All right, so this is basically a Gen 2 motor with a Gen 2R. It's got a Roush 110 millimeter on it. It's got pretty much all the Coyote swap accessories that Power by the Hour offers. As you can tell, if you want to know what their alternator bracket looks like, well, what does it do? Well, it moves this over so that you can use, I believe, the power steering, the stock power steering setup from 96 and up down there. And the AC is functional down there. Let me see if I can get to the AC. Boom, AC. And power steering is still down there somewhere. So yeah, this guy looks to be all done. They're gonna, I think, go ahead and deliver it. Gentleman lives in the Bradenton, Tampa area. This car made, I believe, close to 700 rear wheel or high 600s. If you've ever driven a Fox body with that kind of power, you know that's more than enough. I know for you guys, that's not enough because we're complaining. Like, we're literally complaining about 760 rear wheel horsepower 2020 GT500s, that it's not enough. Blows my mind. But that's kind of the era we live in, so we kind of have to just, you know, bear with it. Just gonna give you a quick update as to what's going on down here at Power by the Hour. Not much new news going on. The Fairmont is back there, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it running so it turns on with a key, so it doesn't turn on with a bunch of wires. A couple of you that went to the American Muscle Show saw that I had to turn it on with a very Puerto Ricanized setup, and then you saw my previous video that I had to put a bunch of wires together to be good. They also have this 3-valve they're gonna work on, this twin turbo GT with a fluid twin turbo kit, air to water, if I'm not mistaken. This is Carl's car. Yes, sir. Twin turbo kit, similar to Dakota's, but this one is air to water, and it uses a Roush centrifugal pump, and it has a small little tank somewhere up in here, making sure that the intercooler is getting the proper amount of water. Now the red car has received the white car's old wheels, and it looks terrible. It looks like a truck. But the plan with this car is this. I have a set of 355 gears that are gonna go in it, and then I'll go to the track with the regular performance package wheels that were on the white car. The reason I took them off of this car, put them on the white car, is I'm gonna do some autocrossing with the white car, and I wanted the wheels and tires that came off of it and go ahead and, you know, get some experience in that realm. Now when you look at this car, it looks kind of bobo stupid, but you know what, with a drop and some spacers and bring these guys out, I don't think it'll look that bad. And if I have to spray bomb them gloss black or send them somewhere to get professionally painted gloss black, it'll probably look pretty good. I don't care about aesthetics, but at the track this car is going to need a set of race stars or poverty stars, so I'm looking for a cheap set of 17-inch poverty stars so that I can do some weight reduction, get to the track, get this car running 11s. It's been 12:30, so I'm looking to get it to go into the 11s pretty soon, and then I'll really start taking weight off of it. I'll start taking the seats out. I'll start doing what every other YouTuber tells you they don't do, is remove all the seats, because right now this is how I'm racing it. I'm racing it with bone stock interior, okay? So my plan is to get a lightweight seat, take that seat out, but not gut it. I'm not taking the airbags off or anything like that, but you know, take that out. There's supposedly a bumper support back here that you can remove for some weight. There's a front bumper support that I can also remove to get some weight out of it. And then I have a set of Steeda springs I'm gonna go ahead and put on this car, because they're a set of drag springs that actually lower the car a little bit. Right now it has a bit of a wheel gap situation that I'm not so happy about. So once I get the springs and the tow arms in there, I'll bring you that video shortly. Keep cranking on all the projects, keep cranking on the Fairmont, cranking on this guy, and I'll try to get the Vortec put on the white car as soon as possible. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.